Hi.
How are you?
Doing well.
The one and only, what I like to call my Chi-Town king,
Yes. Of
Jasicia
course.
Davies.
Jasicia.
How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much. You just are hot off of your performance here at the Phoenix.
Thank you. Thank you.
You were amazing. The women were just throwing dollar bills at you like they couldn't resist. And then what did you drop on the floor?
Oh, I had little carrots.
You had some carrots.
I had some carrots. You know, I had to drop some diamond carrots on them. You
Of
know,
course.
let them know I love them. Here.
You had to bless them. Yeah. Now, Jay, I've known you for what, like almost 2 years now?
2 years.
It's about 2 years now.
Yep, coming up.
And, you know, I knew you had come from Chicago and everything. And I was wondering, when did you decide to do drag?
I decided to do drag about going on 6 years now. I was actually in Chicago before I was on my way to college, and one of my friends, she was just like, "Hey, my cousin's doing this show. You want to join?" I'm just like, "Sure." I like to dance. I love to dance, so I'm thinking it's a dance show.
Okay.
Came to find out it was a drag king show, and I already looked like a young man, so it was just everything just worked out its way, like domino effect. So.
And you just fell in love with it.
I really did. Like, I always had a passion with males, like their physique, the way they dress, the way they talk, you know, and I love music also. So all of my artists that I listen to, I would like think that I'm them. And when as a kid, I'd be in my own little video, like, yeah, singing in the mirror, like, yeah. So it was, you want to say, kind of, it's in my blood. I just didn't know how to have that gift of mine to show the world. And sure enough, Drag King existed, and I'm here today.
Well, how did that, you know, talking about your love of music and how it's in that blood, how did you incorporate that for your very first show? How was your first show? When Jasicia Davies blessed the stage.
My first show, I was nervous. I was extremely nervous because I was like, okay, don't fall, don't trip. Make sure you singing the words and just make sure you're perfect. You know, everybody get that, you know, critique their self, you know. And actually, my first show, I ended up dancing, and I ended up putting a hole in between my jeans. So at that time, I wasn't really such of a hip hop hood type of thing. I was more of an R&B. Let me talk to the ladies. Let me love them on them. So I'm like holding my crouch, and they like, you know, you singing this love song, but you holding your crouch, not knowing that I had like a huge hole right here. I'm just like, oh, snap. But I learned from that until now, always have safety pins with you. You never know.
That you could write advice, a drag king advice book. Advice number 1: have safety pants.
Have them.
And you had safety pants tonight.
I do.
There you go.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned, just in case, because that crowd was. Oh my God, that
Yes,
crowd's
that
ready.
crowd
Thank God Diamond was here. Thank God your girl was here.
Yeah, because yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been eaten alive.
It would have been problems.
Now the ladies love you and they love seeing you perform. You have one of the best energies I have seen on stage.
Thank you.
But it's a little bit out of the park, but I want to ask you, have you ever, you love the ladies love you, but have you ever dated another drag king? Would you ever date another drag king?
Actually, I have not dated another drag king, and honestly, if I wasn't, you know, taken, that wouldn't be my cup of tea, because I'm very masculine, and it's like I like something soft.
Right.
You know, even though with a drag king, you know, everybody it's just makeup, you just performing for a couple of seconds and everything, but like in my mind of what type of lesbian that I am, I like softness.
Yeah.
24/7. 7 days, 365 days.
There you go. Hey, you like what you like.
Yes.
I mean, hey. Now, you have been, you were doing drag back in Chicago. And I don't really think I've heard stories here, but maybe back in the Midwest, I don't know how it is. Have you ever met a gay person that thought your line of work is absurd? Like, you're a drag king, you know, you don't put as much effort in as a drag queen.
Yes.
Or, have you ever experienced something like that?
One show, actually, I ended up doing one show and I did an amazing job. So the club wanted me to be pretty much continuously come there when they have the drag queen show. I was just that one king. And honestly, I don't want to throw any shade, but it was actually a queen that won the RuPaul Drag Race. She was the special guest for that show. and she was just, you know, like, why are you here? Because I guess she thought I was the water boy at first.
Oh,
And
jeez.
she was like, why are you here? You know, this is for the queens only. I'm like, I'm performing tonight. She looked at me like, performing? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm a drag king, you know. And out of respect, you know, I'm like, I watched the show. You did an amazing job. You know, I appreciate what you're doing for our community, because at the end of the day, we all on this one boat together. You
Right.
know? And it was just, it was a funny vibe. But I'm the type of person, when I feel like I'm not wanted, I stay.
just to like prove that
Just
person
to
wrong.
prove that point. And at the end of the night, at the end of my show, because I ended up doing 3 numbers.
Oh,
at the
okay.
end of that show, she actually came back to me and she apologized, because
Wow.
she seen what I can do and how I can do it, and how, you know. And she actually apologized. She knew that she was wrong. She pretty much judged me before she even got a chance to know me. So
Well, that's, you know, that story actually has a happy ending. That's
It did.
actually really nice to
Yeah.
hear, because, you know, I mean, from what I see, the women love you, ladies love you here. I've never really heard anything like that happening in Las Vegas, but, you know, Midwest is a whole different
yeah,
game.
it's a whole different game, because the Midwest, honestly, we get all walks of shade, colors, everything.
Right.
We get everything. 'Cause a lot of people are tired of the desert. A lot of people are tired of the sun, so they move
Right.
up to the Midwest, want to get the 4 seasons. So we get a whole different type of breed. So it's a lot of people that's different. And, you know,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I felt that way. But at the end of the night, I'm just like, boom.
Boom. I proved to you I was wrong.
So
I
put me
flew
on
it away.
Put
Yeah.
me on RuPaul Drag Race. All
Yeah,
right,
you take it. You'll
Come on.
take it.
bring me on there.
Now, speaking of Drag Race, because I have no doubt in my mind you will become world famous.
Of course. I'm
No
trying.
doubt.
I'm trying.
Have you ever, like, you know, when you're performing, do you get a lot of inappropriate touching?
I do.
Yeah.
I like it.
But do you like I know you like it. Look at that smile. I like it.
I like it.
I like it. All right. Move on.
That's as far as it goes, though. I don't be
No,
like,
no,
after
of
the
course
show,
not,
be
of
like,
course
yeah,
not.
shorty, you was touching me. What's up? Let me get them digits. Nah,
Right,
it's like,
right.
It's mostly like, okay, yeah. They will come back up to me like, oh my God, you're so cute. I'm like, oh my God, you got so much in common with my girlfriend. She says that to me every day. She was like, oh, okay. I'm
Okay,
like,
I
yeah,
get
you caught
you.
that, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you for watching.
See, at least you're polite about it.
Yeah, of
you know,
course, have
you're
to be
always,
polite.
you know, and you never know what the crowd environment like. Just right
Right.
now, a couple homeboys were hitting on me. I was like, thank you. You know, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're very kind, but you know, no tea, no shade. It's just, yeah, hey,
Not the whole tree at you, but I'm
no,
cool.
you know. Now, for drag, I know it's kind of weird. I don't know, not weird to ask you, but I'm actually very curious the answer to this question. Are you doing drag? Are you in it for money, for fame, for sex, or for something else?
I'm in it for fame. I'm in it for a workout.
Okay.
I'm in it for it because it's fucking fun, man.
Right.
It's just fun. I don't care if I make any money. I don't get tips and none. That doesn't hurt me. That doesn't hurt my pride at all. It's just, it's another song that I did that I killed for myself. You know, it gets me better because every show that I do, I be like, okay, next show I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get better and better and better and better. And while I'm doing that, that's how I get a little bit more fame and more fame and more fame. So
More
it's-
recognition in the community.
It's just, man, I do it because I love it. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the girls. I just do it because it's fun. It's extremely fun.
You can tell that you love it. You can tell that you absolutely you love it, and I that's I think one of the reasons whenever I do a drag king show, ever hosting, I always like to have you involved because
Yes.
of that passion you
Yes.
bring to that stage.
Yes.
Because your energy, the second you're in the room and you hit that stage, just boom, that
Yeah.
energy goes
Go rise up.
skyrocketing.
Yeah, it does.
But with all this, and you're so positive, you're just a cool person. I mean,
yeah.
we're good friends. You know, you're my homegirl. I wouldn't consider you think any less. But I can't even imagine if you had faced anything difficult. But is there racism in drag king circles?
Absolutely.
How is that? And you are
Absolutely.
how did you come out of that the better, positive, loving person that you are?
It's because I blocked that. Because just not only outside of the drag kings world, but just who I am today. You know, I'm an African American woman that look like a boy, a young man. You know, so it's hard for me to walk in life. So I just block that. If you're gonna be negative around me, I ain't got time for that. But it really is. you know, I've been in certain areas that you can tell there's cliques. But the type of person that I am, I will break those cliques fast. Because you're going to like me. At the end of the day, you're going to like, okay, that dude right there was super, super cool. Like, that dude right there.
That's the first thing I thought when I met you.
Like,
I was like, he is amazing.
Yeah.
I honestly, instantaneously, I fell in love with you.
Yeah.
I mean, no joke. That's the God's honest truth.
I love you too.
Oh, I love you too.
Make out sing the song, and what's up?
I know.
Give me kiss.
Yeah, mwah. There you go. You wish. Where's Diamond at? Now, you talking about RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yes.
Own it. But where would you like to take your take your performing in the next 5 years? Is RuPaul's Drag Race something that you seriously would love to? Okay.
Absolutely. I would seriously love to hit that, you know, because I appreciate what he does, but baby, it's about to be 2017. Drag kings are getting ready to come in.
Oh, absolutely.
Take off. You know, everybody knows what a drag queen is, but not too many people are familiar with a drag king is. And I think that if he decides, or his writers, or somebody else could pick up the, you know, the storyline or just the thought, it's a lot of us out here, but it sucks because we don't have an actual place to go to be ourselves. You know, we don't have a show to watch unless we're watching some web series on YouTube, some lesbian web series or whatever. But
and do you think that drag obviously has always been popular, but with RuPaul's Drag Race, there are the drag baby boomers that they call them, the drag boomers. I can imagine if they decided to pursue drag kings, there would be a boom in drag kings.
It will be a boom.
What would that do for the industry? Can you imagine a boom of drag kings from
Everybody's
all over?
gay now. Everybody, there's gonna be a lot of husbands and wives. Okay, I'm leaving you. All right, because I just got done watching this show.
I just got done watching
intrigued.
Jasicia, and I'm just.
I need to know what is this? What is this life? It would be a big boom. It needs to be a big boom. Like I said, it's about to be 2017. Everybody's still stuck in that past. Everybody's still, you know, drag queen this, drag queen that.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
It's time for the ladies to shine.
It really is. It really is time for the ladies to shine because we put in just as much work that the guys do. I seen it personally.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
they like, you tape your breasts down? Oh my God, does that hurt? I'm like, you tape your balls down? Don't that hurt?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We got the same.
Yeah.
So come on now, we got the same feeling. We use the same stuff. You know, same makeup, all that stuff. So. It's time.
Same
it really
art.
is time.
Same
it
passion.
really is the exact same art and the same passion, just different artists, different sounds.
Yeah,
That's
very cool. And you know, I haven't told some of the kings, but now this is actually the first time I'm telling you. I wanted to tell you this for the interview, is that so I got a letter from the official Las Vegas Pride Board.
Okay.
Our drag show, the drag show you're going to be performing at in October for Pride, is becoming the official lesbian event of Las Vegas Pride.
Boom.
What does that mean to you that the Southern Nevada Las Vegas Pride Board has said, drag kings, we recognize you. You are an official Pride event. How do you feel about that? What does that say to you? How does that speak to you, Jay?
It makes me feel like we are accomplishing something. It makes me feel like we are one step ahead of the game. You feel me? It's a long time coming, and we finally got it. And we're not going to stop and just like, okay, this is us. We're going to stay put and everything. We're going to continuously move forward and forward until we get shows every Friday or every Saturday, not once a month or once every 3 weeks or something. Like none of that.
Right.
Like it's going to be constantly shows. Like that is amazing. I am super excited just for that. I'm about to like go to the gym and, you know, pump some iron and everything, you know, make sure for the Pride show I'm like buff.
Yeah.
Buff.
Oof.
But that's
we're gonna have to put down wet floor signs. You know that, right?
You are especially gonna have to do that.
Jay.
You are.
Well, I am so looking forward to seeing you in October.
Dude,
And we will be back and we will see you in October, Jay.
I'm ready.
All right. Break a leg. Let's do it, baby. Got it. Thanks, Jay.
No problem. Good?
Yep. All right, mic check, 1, 2, mic check, mic check.
1, 2.
Mic check.